So I like I like the page. I like also this orange, like the style is also quite appealing to the.
Okay, so yeah, standard DevOps. You find this on most products.
I don't know what DevOps is. So maybe it should be stated here that what it is, or that it should just state what it is. I think that would be something useful.
So overall, I think it looks pretty solid. I don't see anything that stands out too much from competitors or from other tools, but yeah, it definitely does what it says on the tin from what I can see. All the very basics, some complex things as
Simplify your workflow with GitLab, so I can already tell that it's a tool to simplify my workflow. So that is going to be very useful for my already existing projects, maybe.
The website is quite. I mean, it has a lot.
Again, this sentence here is very, very important, I believe, because let's say I don't have the time to read all of this here, and it's just very short and it's easy to understand what something that the platform can do. Yeah, lots of words, basically, or everything they said.
The management dashboard for management for the team members. I think you can do it with Bitbucket, but it's an external application. It's more like an app that you integrate from the marketplace. So it's not native. It's not native in the server.
I think image is quite confusing here. Merge request, and then there are some pipelines or something. Okay, no code, no changes to code quality. Okay, so these are some results here after the quality testing.
Yeah, this is probably a very, very useful tool to have when dealing with multiple developers, because you don't know what each writes. So having a tool that already verifies everything for you and just tells you is already very useful.
This is also cool. I think this feature is missing in other services. It's not there.
Package. Not sure what the title means though.
I think name is quite confusing here. Package.
Facts with ease. Yeah, this sentence here that you see probably should be up here, so you can understand better what these titles.
I'm not too sure about this monitor one though. I think this is a little unique to GitLab.
This is also good. I haven't seen it in any other service.
Very nice. It doesn't really say what you can monitor and how or what it does. Just checking from the screenshots, I guess you have the metrics, a few logs as well, pod logs. I'm not too sure what that is, but yeah, there's some more information about this.
So the protection part, I still don't know what is this about. I think I have to use it to understand what is it about.
They actually scan through your code base. But again, it doesn't say too much. Yeah.
So this can be merged with security, maybe, because this sounds also like a security feature.
SAST, static application security testing. Scanning, dependency scanning. Okay, this is very, very helpful at the dependencies and sees if there's any critical issues, and finds vulnerabilities for you, so you can manually patch, you can update, you can do whatever you need to. It's a very cool project. It's a very cool feature.
Tools here that make it really, really attracting to choose this platform. It looks very modern, like I said. Again, not a cheap website, a very good looking website. I guess the try GitLab free is also a plus. And like I said at the end, maybe your host GitLab on your server, so let us host it for you. Having multiple plans or CL features, it just gives a feeling of more functionality.
It doesn't have as many of these features, but I don't know how much of a change it would be, how would it impact me if I did have them, and I don't believe it would impact me as much
And I use the GitLab CI YAML file for deploying, and for like I use the CI/CD feature, but there are some things that I don't really remember. They used to exist, like the monitoring part, the I think configuration used to be there. The this also the security part. The maybe there is a little change in the merge requests. I'm not sure about that, but the other things, I think they were there. And also the protect part, I cannot remember. I have seen here, what are probably the partners, maybe the major products that they are using GitLab.
It's probably just going to be free for a while, and then you're going to have to pay for it. Another thing. Maybe this should be at the top. Not everybody's going to look down here. Gonna be honest. It's like a 30-day trial or whatever. And again, of course, that's good if you're gonna use this. Like I said, only think this should be maybe at the top, because you want to see all the plans. Maybe not everyone's interested in trying GitLab for free. Maybe they're interested in seeing what options they have.
Version control system. That's what I like about GitLab. It's not like other version control source services like Bitbucket. Bitbucket, you have to use Bitbucket in integration with Jira. You cannot do all in the same system. It's not very it's a bit confusing for beginners.
I didn't get that much by seeing that page. It is quite confusing here for me, but I can just click on try GitLab for free to see what it is offering. Okay.
Oh, one of the big ones is obviously GitHub, and they are pretty huge. They more or less do care, so very similar to what other products offer. So I don't think anything special is there, but.
And like I said at the end, maybe your host GitLab on your server, so let us host it for you. Having multiple plans or CL features, it just gives a feeling of more functionality.
You have these cool features that is part of the product, but a lot of these are seen in the competitors, like DevOps, managing, planning, creating. Like this shouldn't even be here. This is standard. You see this, you know that this is here already. The create feature, I guess. This doesn't really need to even be a feature. Things like this, verifying like your code is very nice. So that each push, each release, this is very nice. That it's legitimate and it is by who it says it is. But a lot of these are like standard procedure for source control repositories. I think it's just lacking something that makes it unique. I mean, one of the unique things is it's free, but you really call it unique when we have other source control software which is free as well. So it's very hard to distinguish it between the others in terms of feature. No, I wouldn't use GitLab just because I already use a competing product, and from what I can see, they both offer the same thing. They both offer the same thing, so it wouldn't make sense for me to make a switch when I don't even know what the benefit is, and I don't really see a benefit either. It's just a hassle.
I'm not using it currently because of my company past decisions, but I would definitely use GitLab. It's all in the same platform. You don't have to switch between 3 or 4 services from Atlassian. You have everything in the same platform, and it's intuitive, it's easy to use, and it fulfills all the requirements that software development needs.